Welcome to the session. Topic of this session is policy and programs on modern technology in agriculture. You are aware that the country was facing severe challenges in meeting the food requirement of the country after independence. And the option was to increase the agriculture production by increasing the productivity. We cannot no longer depend on the import. So, the option was to increase the agriculture production in the country, and a number of the measures were undertaken to improve the agriculture productivity. The farm inputs were made available to the farmers. New technologies were developed to increase the efficiency and increase the agriculture production. There was a concentrated effort from the government to develop and implement the programs to make available the various inputs to the farmers, like the seed, improved variety of the seeds, pesticides, fertilizer, then making available the irrigations, and for that purpose, various institute and the programs for implement. Lot of focus was given on the developing the new varieties, the disease resistance variety, pest resistance varieties, and the improve the efficiency, develop the new cultural practices at a number of the research institution, education institution, and the extension system were developed in the country. The ultimate aim was to increase the agriculture productivity so that we fulfill the requirement of the food requirement, the feed requirement for animals, and the fuel requirement for our industrial and other purpose. So, lot of focus was given, and in this session basically we will be discussing the use of the various improved technology like biotechnology, the improved seed technology, the chemical fertilizer, the micro irrigations. So, all these and various programs on improving the availability of this technology and input in the agriculture sector. And so, we are aware about the importance of the modern agriculture production technology. It is well recognized, and particularly it contributed a lot in the development of Indian agriculture. And actually the modern technology has transformed the agriculture sector into a commercial venture, and it was merely a subsistence enterprise. It was only providing the family requirement or household requirement. There was no much income generation to fulfill other requirement, but now the agriculture has become a commercial venture due to use of various modern technology. And let us start with the agriculture biotechnology. We have very well utilized the biotechnology in agriculture sector, and biotechnology basically alter the living organism or part of the living organism actually to make or modify the products, improve the plant and the animal, and develop microorganisms for specific agriculture usage. And ultimate use of the agriculture biotechnology was to improve the agriculture productivity, and we are aware about the genetically modified crops, and we are aware about the use of the BT cotton or BT cotton variety of and then we have developed various pest resistance varieties, and there are various techniques like vaccines for animal, for prevention of diseases, and then tissue cultures in case of horticultural planting, and the genetic engineering we have used to improve the crop variety. But use of the biotechnology also involve risk actually. There may be harm to the consumer sometimes, or to the environment also. So, there is a proper need of the testing and studying of the impact of the or effect of the biotechnological improvement in the varieties of the animals. In the case of the biotechnology or use of the biotechnology, we need to have a long-term policy on application of the biotechnology in agriculture. And this subject, biotechnology subject, is basically dealt by the different organization, ministry in the country, like the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Ministry of Environment and Forest, and the Ministry of Science and Technology through the Department of Biotechnology. So, various ministries working in the biotechnology, they organize the programs in the field of biotechnology. And the National Biotechnology Development Strategy 2015 2020 was developed by Department of Biotechnology under the Ministry of the Science and Technology. And the aim of this strategy is to achieve higher productivity and better quality food in the country. And this can be done through reducing the resource input through research support. And this strategy basically have some basic aim like improving the photosynthesis and nitrogen fixation and nutrient utilization potential in the crops, then the improved reproductive efficiency with regard to the yield convertibility, then protection of the yield loss due to the stress and climate change, and the mitigation of the post-harvest losses, then enhancement of the nutritional value in the agriculture produce, and then various plant breeding research and basically utilizing the genomics information and interface with the hybridization and molecular mapping, and also developing the crops for resistance against the biotic and abiotic stress. These are the important strategies and focus of this National Biotechnology Development Strategy, which are being implemented from the year 2015 to 2020. Now, the next important the technology or the input which have contributed in the agriculture sector is the seed, because seed is the most important determinant of agriculture potential, production potential, and actually the efficiency of other agricultural input is also dependent on the the seed. And the actually seed is the basic foundation of any plant. So if there is a good quality seed is there, and we have the good results from the crop. So actually we need to have the seed of appropriate characteristics, and actually to meet the demand of the different agroclimatic conditions in the country, and actually to increase the intensive cropping system in the country, we need to have the seed which have appropriate characteristics, keeping in view the local conditions, the requirement of this economy and the society also. So for sustained increase in the agriculture production and productivity, development of the new and improved variety of crop is very important, and also we need to have the efficient system of timely supply of the quality seed to the farmers. And so the production of or development of new and improved variety of crop or seed, and also we have to make available this seed to the farmers in the timely manner at correct prices. And so good quality of seed is vital for raising the farm productivity, and the hybrid and improved variety seeds are now becoming available for the many crops in the country. And here we can see the seed production and distribution in the country, and there is a continuous improvement and there is growth in the production of the improved variety of seeds, as well as the making available the quality and certified seed to the farmers. So the production of the breeder seeds, actually there are three types of seeds. One is the breeder seeds, another is the foundation seeds, and third is the certified and quality seeds. So the production of the breeder seed has increased from 45.54 thousand quintal in the year 2001 to the 185,000 quintal in the year 2017-18. In the similar manner, the foundation seed which is produced from the breeder seed, the production has increased from 5.44 lakh quintal in the year 2001 to 19.54 lakh quintal in the year 2017-18, and this distribution of quality and certified seed has increased from 90.80 lakh quintal in the year 2001 to the 352.01 lakh quintal in the year 2017-18. So there is a good growth in the making available the quality or certified seed to the farmers. And a number of the policy initiatives were taken in the seed sectors, like starting from the 1966, where the country enacted the Seed Act. Then in the year 1975 to 1985, with the help of the World Bank, National Seed Program was started in the country in 3 phases. And basically this program has led to the creation of the State Seed Corporation, then State Seed Certification Agency, then the State Seeds testing laboratory were there, and then breeder seed program were started in the country, and then country had the seed control order in the year 1983 to regulate the seed market in the country, and then we had the new policy on the seed development in the year 1988, and then seed banking scheme was started in the year 2000, and then actually to protect the right of the farmers as well as the farm and the breeders, the plant breeders, plant protection of the plant variety and farmers' right act was passed by the government in the year 2001, and basically that give right to the farmer to sow, use, sow and resow and exchange or sell farm produce. And actually then we had the national seed policy in the 2002, very comprehensive policy we had, and based on that policy we passed, the country passed the seed bill in the year 2004. Then there was a national seed plan in the 2005 based on the national seed policy 2002, and then the country basically had the patent bill 2005, which basically which basically affect the interest of the farmers, due to certain provision in that. And basically the national seed policy in the country, they have the objective to create an appropriate climate for the seed industry. Actually purpose is to provide the conducive environment for the growth of the seed industry in the country, and basically utilize the available and prospective opportunity in the seed industry and to have the growth in the seed industry. And basically this policy also have an interest in safeguarding the interest of the Indian farmers. So actually lot of cost involved in the seed sector. So the objective of the seed policy is also safeguard the interest of the Indian farmers and also to conserve the agro biodiversity. So actually to maintain the agro biodiversity, this is also one of the objective of the national agri seed policy. And let us have little more understanding on the national seed policy 2002. And major thrust area of this policy was basically the varietal development and in the plant variety protection. And actually for that purpose the focus was on the development and availability of the new plant varieties in the country, and also the plant variety and farmers right protection authority were to be established under this national seed policy. And then focus was on the seed production. So for that purpose the seed village scheme was started, and the production and timely availability at the local level was one of the objective of this national seed policy 2002. And then the focus was also there on the multiplication for the building adequate stock of the certified and quality seeds. Then quality of the seed was also one of the important thrust area of the national seed policy. So for that actually it was proposed to have a revision of the Seed Act to act the sale, import and export of seed and planting material in the country, and then improving the distribution system and making available the sufficient marketing system was one of the thrust area, and then provide the desired or required the infrastructure facility for the seed sector, develop the new transitioning plant varieties, then import of seed and planting material was also given focus. Actually objective behind this was to provide the best planting material to the farmers, to the breeders, and ensuring no deleterious effect on the environment, health and biodiversity. Then seed export was also given one of the objective under the national seed policy, and actually for that it was felt that we should have the long-term policy to enhance the India's share in the seed export. Then it was also there in the national seed policy that we should provide the incentives for the promotion of domestic private sector seed industry, and actually the country also required to have the monetary system, proper monitoring system of this in the seed sector, because lot of malpractices is possible in the seed sector. So that's why the proper monitoring system is also required in the national seed policy. Then country had a seed bill 2004. Actually, it has given a proper mechanism for the regulation of the seed sector, and salient feature of this seed bill 2004 was basically the registration of kinds and variety of the seeds. Actually, after the proper evaluation of the performance of that particular variety of seeds, then if there any some mischiefs or there any harms is there to the farmers, the compensation should be provided to the farmers. And also there was a provision that the registration of seed producers and the processing unit is also required, and actually the seed dealers, they need to be registered after the seed bill 2004. And then the regulation of the seed, sale of the seed and seed certification is also mentioned in the seed bill 2004. Then seed analysis and seed testing was also proposed under this. Then export and import of seed and planting material is also proposed under the regulation were made about the import export of the seed. And then the provision will also made about the offense and punishment if there is a misuse or some wrongdoing was there in the seed sector. Now we will move to the information communication technology in agriculture sector. Actually, the ICT play a vital role in the agri-rural development because it is a medium of skill and knowledge empowerment. It basically transfer the knowledge. It also transfer the skill to take the activities in an efficient way, better manner. So to make it really a useful, the country need a comprehensive ICT policy package which include the educational courses, which include the public and private partnership, which also have the provision for providing access and connectivity in the rural area to the farmers, and also it have some foundation or to have a village based home page or interaction. So we need to actually formulate village based home page and interaction. So all this should be there in the ICT package. And actually the aim of the ICT in agriculture is to deliver information and solve the problem of the farmers in the timely manners without much cost also, because it is very effective way of communicating with each other. But there are some constants when we use the ICT in agriculture, particularly in scaling up of the ICT in agriculture, like barrier of language, because the most of the things is done in English in ICT, but nowadays it is not a variable. All type of language we can use now using the computer or mobile. So this. Then the another barrier in use of ICT is the poor access to internet and illiteracy also. But with the time, basically we are making the country is progressing well, and we are making available the internet facility in all the places in the rural area also. And illiteracy is also one of the problem still there in few cases. But but other problem in the use of the ICT in the agriculture is the lack of linkage with the government programs. So we need to make available all the programs and all the schemes through the using the ICTs, and making the literacy about the use of the ICT is also essential. So actually we need to have bottom up approach for the ICT implementation actually, but there are some useful or benefits of ICT is there, like providing timely market and weather information, and it is mostly used by all the farmers nowadays. And basically it helps us in integrating the small scale farmers to increase their bargaining power or to increase their negotiating power, because we can club different farmers, we can make a group nowadays using the ICT. So their bargaining power can be increased using the ICT tools. And actually exchange of information amongst the farmers and amongst the scientists and between the scientists and farmers ICT solution providers, the policy maker and other stakeholders, it become easy now. So it make easy exchange of information among the different stakeholders. Various digitals from platform is available in the agriculture sectors, and different organizations are working to make available the application of the ICT in agriculture. And the ICR, Indian Council of Agriculture Research, they have set up Cyber Agrophysical System CAPS, and basically it integrates the use of sensors with the computer, and basically it make advisory to the farmers based on the in the artificial intelligence, and new digital apps are available in Indian agriculture in the line with the Digital India programs in the country. And Department of Agriculture Research and Education, they have launched the Agri Education Portal EKTA, Ekikrit Krishi Shiksha Takniki Ayam, and then there are 9 mobile apps are there on different crops like mango cultivation, e-kalpa, oil palm, which are in different language, and then pomegranate, onion and garlic, the black pepper, mushroom, and there are 2 mobile app for the farmers like Kisan Suvidha and Pusha Krishi is also there. And then KVK through the M Kisan portal, they are providing SMS services to about 612.95 lakh farmers. So lot of use of ICTs, whereas mobile apps and then web platforms are available in using the ICT in agriculture sector. Then agricultural mechanization is another important aspect. We have progressed a lot in using the farm machinery and the equipments, and basically it is one of the essential input in the modern agriculture, because it increases the productivity by making judicious use of other inputs and natural resources. So actually it reduces the human treasury, and also it reduces the cost of cultivation, and it is observed that there is linear relationship between the availability of the farm power and the farm yield, and actually it enhances the objective of the agriculture mechanization, or the policy on agriculture mechanization is that to enhance the farm power availability from 2.02 kilowatt per hectare in the year 2016 and 17 to the 4.0 kilowatt per hectare by the end of the 2030. So there is a objectives, and that we should make available more farm power, the mechanical power in the agriculture sectors. And you can see the growth of the sale of the tractor and power tiller over the period of time. On the last 4 years, you can see like the sale of the tractor was 626.8 thousand in the year 2015 and 16, and which is increased to 895.5 thousand in the year 2018-19, and in the similar manner the availability of the farm tiller or selling of the farm tiller also increased from the 48.9 thousand in the year 2015-16, and it has increased to 15.5 thousand in the year 2018-19. So popularity on the acceptability of the farm power in the agriculture sector is increasing. And actually the government of India has started the submission on agriculture mechanization in the year 2014-15, and purpose is to provide the assistance to the state government basically to impart the training and demonstration of agricultural machinery among the farmers, and also it help in the procurement of various machinery and equipment by the farmers, actually an assistant also in the form of the custom hirings, setting up the custom hiring centers for the farm machinery. And massive thrust basically is to promote the latest agriculture machinery under this submission, and the latest machinery like laser leveler, heavy seeder technology, combined harvester, and small equipments like power weeder. So all this latest agriculture machinery should be available with the farmers. And the government have also started new sector central sector schemes like promotion of the agricultural mechanization for in situ management of crop residue in the state of Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, and ICT in the NCT of the New Delhi. And then the micro irrigation is another aspect. Actually, the focus is on the water use efficiency at the farm level through the precision of micro irrigation like drip irrigation, the sprinkler irrigation system, and Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana, which was started in the 1st July 2015, and motto of that scheme is to have the हर खेत को पानी and for providing end-to-end solution in irrigation supply chain, and like is maintaining the water resources and developing the distribution network and the farm level application, and actually the per drop more crop component of this Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana, which was started in 2015 and 16 in the country, which focuses on the water usage efficiency at the farm level. And we have more than 11 lakh hectares area under the micro irrigation, and which have given a lot of benefit. A major benefit from the micro irrigation is help in saving the irrigation water from 20 to 48%, help in energy saving from 10 to 17%, labor cost saving from 30 to 40%, the fertilizer saving 11 to 19% saving, and the crop production increased from 20 to 38%, and then basically it help in increasing the net annual income of the farm beneficiary who are using the micro irrigation. And the fertilizer is another component, and country has started new urea policy in the year 2015, and which was started basically by the Department of Fertilizer on 25th January 2015, and the objective of this new policy is to have maximizing indigenous urea production, increase the urea production in the country, and promoting energy efficiency in the urea production, as rationalizing the subsidy burden on the government. This is another. So the production of urea, DAP and complex fertilizer is increasingly on sustainable basis. So urea production has increased from 227 lakh metric ton in the year 2013-14 to 240 lakh metric ton in the year 2018-19, and DAP production has also increased from 36 lakh metric ton to 39 lakh metric ton in the year 2018-19, and then complex fertilizer production also increased from 69 lakh metric ton to the 89.98 lakh metric ton in the year 2018-19. And subsidy component is also increasing over the period of time on the fertilizer. We have more than 80,000 crore subsidy on the fertilizer, and the urea subsidy is around 60,000 crore. Other subsidy on other fertilizer was around around 25,000 crore. So the government wants to rationalize, properly utilize the fertilizer subsidy component. And now we can sum up this session that use of biotechnology in agriculture sector is very important, and we have developed improved varieties using various technology, and like in genetically modified crop, and the BT cotton also we have very well utilized. Then a vaccine which we have used for the animals, and we have developed various seed policy like to make develop the quality seed, and the objective of the national seed policy is to double the food production and making the country hunger free. And actually we need to have the efficient system for supply of seed. The best quality should be made available to the farmers, and the ICT is also playing important role in making available the informations on the market and whether on the technology, and providing the solutions to the agriculture problems in timely manners. And we need to develop the tailor-made solution for using the ICT in agriculture sectors, and basically the objective is to solve the problem of the farmers, the well-being of the farmers. And then another component we have the technology aspect, we have used the micro irrigations, and then purpose is to have the efficient use of the water because we have limited water, and the fertilizer production and the rationalizing of fertilizer subsidy is another important component of the national policy to make available the fertilizer to the farmer. With this, I thank you.